Hi, ladies. So, this morning for me was not quite as magical as it has been for some of you. You see, yesterday we drove up to St. Augustine on a last minute road trip. We wanted to do something different for New Year's. We didn't want to be stuck home because what we found at the house was that I was doing all sorts of organizing and clearing out the house, and which I love to do. But then the kids were sitting in front of the computer playing video games all day or on their phones or in front of the TV, and it just didn't seem like a good way to spend the last few days of the holiday together, especially when we've been apart from each other for so long. So we're like, we're gonna go to St. Augustine, we're gonna do some fun stuff. I looked up the hotels and there wasn't really anything available, which should have been a sign that this was going to be very, very packed, but I ignored the signs and I booked what seemed like a nice hotel at the time. It's kind of pricey. It wasn't like very cheap or anything, and I thought it was going to be super nice. And when we got here last night, it looks more like a motel than a hotel, and it's not nice at all. And everything else is booked, so that is what we had. And also whatever is available is like super overpriced, I guess, for the holiday. And then when we went out last night, we realized that there are tons and tons and tons of people here. It's very overcrowded, which is not something that I do well with. I don't like overcrowded places. And all the restaurants are very overcrowded. Nowhere does it take reservations. So it was turning out to be a little bit of a disaster trip very, very quickly. I woke up this morning. My husband went to the gym because he claimed the gym time this morning, which also another annoying thing, really, because I'm usually the one that works out in the morning, but in this kind of situation, I let him go so that he could have his workout, and I stayed home with the kids. And my two older ones spent the entire morning arguing and bickering and being obnoxious. And I was scrolling through your pictures and I was like, right now, I would rather be either, walking in the mountain with Marissa, or visiting an aquarium with Yoi, or, in Asheville or Tennessee with Nicole, Jaime or Francis, or, in Georgia with Nicole. Like, I was like, I would rather be anywhere. In Costa Rica with Janice, like anywhere other than where I am right now. I was so frustrated. I wanted to be setting intentions with Daisy and Gabriela. And what I was doing was watching these two boys bicker and fight in a motel. I mean, not really a motel, but you know what I mean? In an overcrowded city. And I was just like, I wanted to just scream. Why am I sharing this with you? Because I feel like this is what people go through when they get like FOMO on social media. They look at other people's pictures or what other people are doing, and it seems so magical and so glorious. And you're like, wow, right now my life sucks compared to what that person is going through. And I kind of had that this morning. I was like so annoyed and I wanted to be anywhere but where I was. And when something like that happens, first of all, it's normal. It's okay to have those feelings, and it's okay to have a moment of frustration. But after you have that, then you have a choice. You can be frustrated and continue to exacerbate that frustration, or you can do something about it and change the dynamic. And basically what I did was I shared my frustrations with my husband. I was like, this isn't working for me. I actually would rather go home than be in this situation. I don't know what to do. And my husband was like, no. We got to change the energy here. We got to get away from the crowds. We got to go do something different. And we've got to have a beautiful day because it's our last day of the year together. So we made a very conscious decision. We went away from St. Augustine and we found an escape room, which we're going to go to in about an hour. And then in the meantime, we found this little place called Adventureland, which is empty. And my kids are going to ride some go-karts and maybe play some mini golf or whatever until our escape room adventure. So we just changed the energy. Basically, I had different expectations of what my New Year's was going to look like, but now that I'm here, I have a choice, and the choice that I'm going to make is going to be to enjoy the heck out of it, because this is our life. This is what happens. You got to roll with the punches. You shift and adjust your expectations. If 2020 has taught us anything, it has taught us that. And you've got to realize that even when you are not in the ideal circumstances, you can make it a beautiful experience. So I had my pity party for just a few minutes. I got annoyed, I got frustrated, and now it's time to readjust, regroup, look for the lessons, and enjoy and have the best time that we can given the circumstances. I hope that this is helpful for you guys, because I guarantee that you have felt this way at one point or another in your life. And I just wanted you to know that it happens to all of us. You're not abnormal. It happens to the best of us, that you have those moments of frustration and FOMO and all of it. But no matter what, you always have a choice. I hope you guys have a great day. I love you. I hope you're all enjoying your mountains and your beautiful views and your walks, and keep posting pictures, because you are an inspiration to me. That's why I love this community so much. I love you guys so much. I just absolutely think this is the best community in the entire world, and we inspire each other, and that's a beautiful thing. So keep on being an inspiration. Love you, girls.